Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is of course Jack and welcome back to Lumber Tycoon 2. Today, I didn't expect to be recording a video about this today. In fact, I never expected to record a video about a panda in Lumber Tycoon 2 because, I mean, well, it's a game about chopping trees and a panda. Anyway, getting away from that, before we start this video, I do owe credit to JB36 who did a video on this about 8 hours ago. So JB noticed it first, or one of his fans noticed it first, and then I saw that video on my feed. So I went and had a look, and it is actually there. There is a panda inside of this rock that was added by Defaultio, we believe, yesterday. Now, I'm going a bit more in depth. JB went and, you know, showed everyone where it was and everything like that. I've got a theory on what it is and why it's there, though. So, yeah, JB36's channel will be down in the description below if you want to go and check it out. So pretty much, as you can see, inside of this rock, which is the rock just outside of Wood R Us, you can clip into this rock and there is a panda inside. Now, we believe this has been added on the same day as the game badge. So yesterday, if you were living under a rock, a new game badge called Ya or Ya or Ya or Yi or Ya, something like that, was added into Lumber Tycoon 2, and it's visible right now, has no description, and, you know, we don't know what it's for, apart from one other person has won it who we believe to be Defaultio. On the same day, then, this panda was added inside of this rock. Now, everyone's been questioning what this rock is. However, a lot of people will not know, or a lot of people that are new to the Lumber Tycoon will not know, that this is not the first time that this panda has been in Lumber Tycoon 2. So if you didn't know, this panda right here is actually Po from Fu Panda. I will try and get a close-up shot for you. Right, you can see, or you could see before I move my mouse. Right there, yeah, that is Po from Fu Panda. What I will do, I'll put a few other screenshots on the screen now from people that have posted it in my photos tab in my Discord server. By the way, if you want to join, link in the description. Pretty much, this panda right here is identical, exactly the same to a panda that was used in an event in Lumber Tycoon 2 back in 2016. So if you weren't playing Lumber Tycoon 2 back in 2016, you probably won't know about this, but there was a Kung Fu Panda event that was happening for the release of Kung Fu Panda 3. Pretty sure it was 2016 anyway. And pretty much that panda, which is obviously Po, would be dotted around the map. So you would have to go and find this panda, and I think you either had to find it like 3 times. I can't remember if you had to find it 3 times or find it once. Pretty much walk over it, and then that would give you a game badge. That game badge will be on screen right now, and as you can see on that game badge, it was, yeah, 2016, and pretty much that would get added to your Roblox profile. I can't remember whether that gave you anything. I'm pretty sure that it did. I'm pretty sure it gave you a model of Po in Roblox, so it was like a big sponsorship event that was going on. This panda has returned. Many people probably didn't know that it has been previously involved in a Lumber Tycoon 2 event, and it suddenly reappeared inside a rock. So, the question that we need to ask now is, why has this returned 5 years later? Now, so, I have a theory on this. Hear me out on this one. By the way, I don't know any of this for certain, just want to put that out there. This is merely speculation and what I expect. I could be completely wrong. I don't know whether this is involved in the Metaverse event, which is like the egg hunt or spring hunt for this year. So I don't know if any of this is linked at all. What I think, or what I am presuming this panda is back for, is something to do with the game badge that was added yesterday. So when this was back in the game in 2016, this would give you this game badge on screen now, and it was called like Kung Fu Panda or You Found Bo game badge or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was. And pretty much that was a game badge that was added to your profile. What I expect Defaultio has done is, instead of typing out a new code or a new script for the game badge that he added yesterday, I am presuming that he has re-added this asset into the game in order for him to copy the script out of it to put it into a new item that we can then find around the map for whatever he has intended to do with the game badge he added yesterday. I don't think that Po... Is it Po or is it Bo? I don't know. I don't think... We're going to call him the panda. I don't think that the panda is going to be involved in an update that is coming soon, although I do recall that Code Primate said to me there's a panda somewhere in the map, because Defaultio told him he added a panda at some point, and I think that it was to do with that event. I just don't think he thought it was to do with that event, so I don't know. It might be that Heath wasn't playing back then. Maybe Heath wasn't playing, or he had only just started playing when that event happened. But it was around the same time when all of the billboards were around the Lumber Tycoon 2 map, if you were playing around then. I don't think this panda is going to come into an event. I think that Defaultio has re-added the asset in order to pull the scripts from it to add it to a new asset to use in a new event that he's going to be doing. So guys, let me know down below in the comments what you think this panda has to do with Lumber Tycoon 2, and whether you think this is going to be involved again in an update in Lumber Tycoon, or whether you think that I'm probably right, that he's just put it back into the game to pull the scripts from it to then put it into a new item to use for a new event. One thing I do want to mention is that this is now the second time that something from a previous event has reappeared. I just want to put this out there that the previous, like, I know we've done a lot of talk about game badges over, like, you know, the last month or the last couple of months. Think back to last month in the video I did about the secret update we had. The Shrine of Sight message changed back to something that we had from an event that was added back in 2018. So that was to do with the game badge then. And if you didn't know, that video I'll put in the description below. But pretty much that event involved you putting a piece of lava wood and a piece of cave crawler wood in the Shrine of Sight, and then you would walk through a teleporter, and you get a game badge, which was the test game badge. So that was added last month, and it was reverted back, and we don't know why that was re-added. Defaultio said he doesn't know either. Bit sus if you ask me. Now this panda has reappeared, and this panda gave you another game badge back in 2016, and that game badge would then give you something on Roblox. I don't know, it all seems a bit too coincidental. Now I have messaged Defaultio just to let him know that we have spotted the panda inside the rock, just in case he didn't intend to re-add it, or in case he intended to just delete it after he'd pulled the script from it. But nevertheless, he did run an update to Lumber Tycoon 2, which could mean that he did intend to re-add the panda. Perhaps he's re-added it as an Easter egg, as a call out back to 2016. I would say that it's pretty likely that we will see another item such as this panda come into Lumber Tycoon 2 that we can expect to be receiving the game badge that was added yesterday. So whether this means that Lumber Tycoon 2 is not going to be involved in this year's spring hunt, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking maybe Defaultio's doing an event of his own. Perhaps, I'm not entirely sure. The fact that he's added an item back into the game that gave you a game badge back in 2016 kind of makes me think that this could be to do with Egg Hunt, or the Metaverse event, or whatever it's called. But then I don't know, with the event starting today, or week 1 starting today, I don't know whether that is just a bit too late in my mind for him to be preparing for something like this. He's leaving it a bit late, in my opinion, if that's the case. But nevertheless, I'm not sure what time the Metaverse event starts, so I'm going to be keeping an eye out just in case that event starts some point soon. So if you see another video about the Metaverse event in Lumber Tycoon 2, then you can safely assume that yes, it probably is connected, and I'm really hoping so anyway. It might be that this is something totally different. We will just have to wait and see. I'm really excited. I hope that you are too. Defaultio, what are you planning? DM me, tell me, please. You're killing me right now with all of these clues that are being added. I love stuff like this. This is amazing. I can't wait to see what Defaultio is planning. But anyway, guys, I will catch you in my next video.